paprika on. Uh-oh. Roughly, because whoever said that you had too much cheese or something. It's just a big old scam. Hello, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a little bit of meal prep during my lunch break from work. One of the perks of working from home. So I'm gonna get started. I'm making two things. I am making a Mediterranean chickpea salad, which I will link the recipe below, and I'm also making some Instant Pot egg sous vide bites, which I have made before. I have not made the chickpea salad, but I made the egg bites before, and they're delicious. They use a lot, but they're delicious. So I'm gonna get started. First, I'm gonna start with the chickpeas because it says to marinate them for as long as you have. So I'm gonna open these and get started with that. So I'm gonna drain and rinse these really well, it says. Okay, chickpeas are rinsed and drained. Sorry, I would have taken you over to my sink, but it is a mess because I sat outside by our outside fireplace last night instead of doing dishes, so it's okay. So first, drain the chickpeas, transfer to a strainer, then rinse under cold running water until the water runs clear from the strainer. In a large bowl, combine the chickpeas with the lemon juice, olive oil, paprika, and salt. So we need 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. 2 and 2 tablespoons of olive oil. 1, 2. I am not the neatest cook, or even a cook at all, really, but yeah, we make the best do. 1 teaspoon of paprika. I love paprika. And paprika on. Uh-oh. Well, that's gonna be a lot of paprika. Good thing I said I liked it. Let's see. And a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. I would say paprika on chickpeas is really good, but don't want to put that much on. Okay, stir to combine. Okay, this was a pretty big bowl for this, but it'll do. Make sure all that paprika is mixed around because there's a lot in there. Okay. And then it says to cover the bowl and transfer to the fridge. And it says marinate at least 15 minutes, but as long as you really have. So I'm going to start the egg bites and chopping up my vegetables while it's marinating, and then it'll be able to go however long it takes to do all that. It's going in my fridge, except I have no room. Let's just prep the veggies and then they'll be ready to go whenever. Some mini cucumbers. It says to use Persian cucumbers, but I don't know. I like the mini cucumbers, especially in salads. It says to use 4 Persian cucumbers. So maybe these are Persian cucumbers? I don't know. I'm just going to use 4 of these. And I have 2 left in case I feel like I need to put more. So I'm going to wash these. And then there's 2 tomatoes. It doesn't say what size. 2 large tomatoes. So I think that'll be good. So I'm going to rinse those off. And then it says red onion, but I do not like red onion. So I'm going to use scallion instead. I don't know if that's a good idea, but that's just what I'm going to do. And then I have mint, and it said fresh parsley, but my store was out of it. So I'm just going to have to make do with some dry parsley. So let me rinse off these veggies, and I'll be right back.
Left a star glowing in your eyes when I'm not aware. You left a scar. I fall into your lies all again. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go?
plugged in. I have my egg mold here, which I'm going to spray. With the cooking spray so that they don't stick. I should do this over the sink, but you know. Okay, that's ready to go when we're ready. The bacon is a sizzling, and I'm just gonna blend up the egg mixture. Let me get this out of the way. Okay, so we need eggs, 4 eggs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we'll take this. Put my eggs in. 1, 2. As a side note, my son, who's 3, loves cracking eggs, and he's weirdly like really good at it. Anyone else have a toddler who is just weirdly good at cracking eggs? I don't know. He manages to do it without getting it all over the place or any shells in there. So, okay, we got eggs. We need cheddar cheese. 1.5 cups of sharp cheddar cheese. It said freshly shredded, but who has time for that? So, we'll just measure roughly because whoever said that you had too much cheese in something. Okay, good. So it's the cheese in there. Now, you're probably saying, like, Steve, why are you not using a blender? Well, I don't have a blender. I have my immersion blender, and I have a NutriBullet, BRB. So I have this is the biggest thing I have. So, we'll make do. I tried it in my NutriBullet before, and it's too much stuff to fit in there. So we're gonna try it this way this time. All right, cottage cheese, heavy cream, hot sauce, and salt and pepper. All right, we need 1/2 cup of cottage cheese. And of course, I need a spoon. I think I would be prepared. I don't know. Seems like I'm talking or like trying to go really fast. It is 2 reasons. 1, I'm kind of racing against my battery dying. And 2, I only have so much time for my lunch break, so, you know, we gotta move fast. Which is why these are simple and easy, and I'll have 2 things meal prepped for the rest of the week. Okay, cottage cheese going in. Okay. Woo! And what comes next? 1/4 cup of heavy cream. I don't know why they make these heavy cream things so big. Like, this was the smallest one my store had. And you really only use, like, what, 1/4 cup? And then you never use it again before it goes bad. I guess if you bake a lot, you do. I don't know. I feel like it's just a big old scam. So 1/4 cup of heavy cream. And then we're going to do a teaspoon of hot sauce. I know, hot sauce. You wouldn't think that. Wait, gotta get my bacon. Probably thinking, what the heck? Hot sauce? But, I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I made these before, and they're really good. It just adds like a little extra flavor, you know? Okay, so that is done. And then, what did it say? Salt and pepper. pepper. Yes, to taste. Which means we just generous. Then we blend it up.
Run free and dive into the sky. Hear the wind crying out its prayer. Why are we so ashamed to?
Alright, we got it pretty smooth. Was that satisfying to watch? I don't know. I always feel like things blending up is kind of a satisfying thing. Okay, so that is ready to go. The only thing we have left to do is to chop some spinach. Okay, so I'm going to put these back in the fridge. How much spinach? 1/4 cup, so not too much. Just do like a handful, just a little bit to mix in. I hate the stems on greens. I don't know why. I hate when you're like eating it and then just get a big old stem. So I try to like take off the super long ones. Okay. Got some spinach. This is what I do with herbs and greens and stuff, is I just kind of roll it up and chop it as best you can. Now, it says to mix in the spinach, but should we do that? Yeah, we'll do that. I was gonna say I wasn't gonna do that this time, and I was just gonna kind of put it on the top, but I don't think I liked that last time, because then like there was only spinach on the top. And it seemed like a little spinach heavy on that part of it. So we'll do it this way. Stir it up with my cottage cheese spoon. What do you know? My battery did die and my dog needed fed. So, here we are. Here's my 4 pieces of bacon. I'm just gonna crumble it up. I made a couple extra pieces for myself now because I love me some bacon. Sorry, I don't know what that just was. It's my bacon happy dance, I guess. Oh my gosh, the smell of bacon is just... You know, bacon is one of the main reasons I don't think I could ever go fully vegan. I mean, I know I love the pigs as much as anyone else, but it's just so good. I've tried vegan bacon. Ooh, no. So if you have a good bacon alternative that is like actually a bacon alternative, please let me know. So what I'm doing is I'm just sprinkling some bacon in the bottom. Don't mind my dogs. They're just over each other right now. Aren't we all though? Hey, guys. I'm back. Had to break up a little scuffle. I have one dog that is, well, they were both rescues, but one was a stray, so he has a little bit of food issues. So, yeah. Okay, so that's done. Now we're ready to do it. So bacon is in, and then pour egg mixture into covering bacon. Okay. So every time I've done this, I've had a lot of extra egg mixture. Why? I should have put this in something that was easier to pour. Okay, so I didn't have that much left over, but we'll see. I may make a couple extra after that. Just clean it up a little bit. I swear. Any messages? Okay, so those are good. Now I'm gonna cover it with foil. Foil. Be careful not to put your hand right in the egg mixture. So, maybe a little bit too much foil there, Stace. Okay, add 1 cup of water in the bottom of Okay, so adding 1 cup of water to the bottom of the Instant Pot. And then you take your little leg molds here, wrapped in foil. You gently place them down in there. Put the lid on. Set it for, make sure it's set to sealing. Select steam. Set timer for 9 minutes, but I'm actually going to add a few minutes because I like mine a little more done. So I'm going to bump it up to 15. And then you'll let it go. And that'll do its thing. So I'm just going to do a little bit of a cleanup and then get back and mix up the rest of the chickpea salad. Okay, back after a little bit of cleanup. I'm going to finish up my chickpea salad now. The directions said you can kind of like make it your own and add in what you want, and I love me some black olives. So I am just going to slice up some of these puppies. I'm not going to put in the whole can because that would be overkill. But I'm just going to do a few. I could eat this whole can in one sitting. I have before. When I was a kid, oh my goodness, probably why my cholesterol so high. I also am going to add in just a little bit of feta cheese. My dogs make it through this. It'll be a miracle. Good for the olives. The rest I'll just put in a Tupperware and snack as I go. Oh my goodness. Ta-da! a little bit of feta. Put that in there. When I was younger, you couldn't pay me to eat feta. And now, oh, I just have such a taste for it. I put it in my eggs. I could eat it with anything. And especially this tomato basil. Ooh. Yes. Usually I get the crumble already. Stuff that's already crumbled, but I was going a little too fast and not paying attention in the grocery store. And so I didn't. But that's fine. It's harder for eggs because I would just like grab it and crumble some in, but that's okay. Okay, so we have our cheese, our olives. Now we're ready just to combine everything and kind of salt it to taste. It said you could also add lemon juice if you feel like it needs it, but we shall see. Okay, so let's see how chickpeas are doing. Tomatoes, cucumbers, bell peppers, onions, mint, parsley. Add everything in. Our mint. I don't know if I've ever really put mint in anything. It smells really good. I'm just glad it's not cilantro. I like cilantro, but for some reason when I cook with it, I don't know, I just can't get on board so much. And that dry parsley. And I'm going to add in my extras. Ooh, this looks good. And it said you can eat it as like a main dish with pita, like I have. Well, this is flatbread, but same thing. So I'm just gonna warm some of that up and eat that for my lunch because I used all of my lunch doing this. Oh, that looks so good. My egg bites still have a little while, so I'm probably gonna go back up to work while they're finishing up because they have like 11 more minutes to cook plus 10 minutes of venting and whatnot. And sitting and cooling it. Okay, this looks amazing. Alright, so egg bites are done. Took them out of the oven. I'm going to just take the foil off and let them cool for a little bit. Hopefully they're done. Woo! So that's what they look like. Just gonna let them cool and then we'll take them out and put them in a container.
Okay, so it's the next day and I'm watching this back as I edit and realized I never finished the video. So the chickpea salad was so good. So I will definitely be making that again. The egg bites, they're fine. Like they're good. They turned out how they're supposed to turn out. They're a little bit like creamier and mushier inside than I normally like, which could have been too much cheese or a little extra cottage cheese. I'm not sure. Or they could have just used a little bit more time. But once I warm them up in the microwave before I eat them, then they should be fine and they taste good. So thank you so much if you watched all the way through. Let me know if you enjoyed it. I really like cooking and it kind of brings me like a sense of calm, especially on like stressful days. I don't really have a whole lot of time for it now, but I think finding easy recipes that I can meal prep during my lunches or in the evenings after Austin goes to bed that won't take too long has been good for me. And if I keep up with it, then I feel like I eat healthier and a little bit cleaner. So I like making these videos and I'll continue to make more if you would like to see them. So like or comment below and let me know. And again, I will link the recipes below if you want to give them a try. And with that, have a good day, and I will see you again soon.